What is substance abuse? What are the most common causes of substance abuse? Substance use disorder is the repeated harmful use of any substance, including drugs and alcohol. The substances may be legal, prescription drugs or banned substances as well, some that aren't even classified as drugs. Substance use and abuse occurs when you aren't using the substance the way it was recommended or because you are taking more than the prescribed dosage. Drug abuse is a disease that devastates millions of lives each and every year. People who struggle with addiction cause pain not only for themselves but also for their loved ones. There are plenty of causes of drug addiction. Everyone has their own story, and each story is as heartbreaking as the next. The most common reasons are the followings: peer pressure, boredom, as a way to deal with stress. Growing up in a home where alcohol and drug abuse is considered normal behavior. Self-medication to deal with mental illness. Relationship problems. Financial worries. Loss of a loved one. Those with low self-esteem may abuse substances in order to boost confidence. Substance abuse as part of a personality disorder. Teenage rebellion. To promote relaxation. To forget normal life. Poor academic achievement. If a person isn't performing well in school, they may turn to using substances. Loneliness. Loneliness is a condition that is common to the human experience. Everyone feels lonely at different times in life for a variety of reasons. It can be painful, thus the desire to numb the pain. Family history. Another leading cause of addiction is family history and genetics. Many people grow up in homes where they are exposed to drugs and addiction. Growing up in a household where drugs are present is often too much for a child to deal with. And this exposure is often the key to a young person falling into a life of addiction themselves. Peer pressure. It's no secret that peer pressure is one of the most powerful forces in the world. This is especially true for young people. Everyone wanted to feel liked and to be accepted into certain peer groups, thus they are often willing to participate in activities that aren't healthy. It may be difficult to understand for people who have strong, confident personalities, but teenagers and young adults are very susceptible to peer pressure. What starts out as a way to fit in with the crowd can quickly turn into a drug abuse issue in these individuals if they have some of the other factors that lead to addiction. The individual may start out with a drink or two and like that they feel happier and more self-confident. Those around him encourage the behavior, and he feels like he fits in. Someone may then offer her something they say will make her feel even better. They assure her that everyone is doing it and she tries it. Eventually, addiction has taken over. Recreational experimentation. Ultimately, many people fall into addiction because they simply wanted to have fun. Recreational drug use remains responsible for much of the addiction in this country and around the world. Stress. No one is immune to stress. We experience it in many forms, both in our personal and professional lives. Stress can be debilitating, thus many people turn to drugs and alcohol as a way to deal with the everyday mental and physical stress of life. Genetic causes of substance abuse. If a child grows up in a household where one or both parents has a substance abuse issue, this can be one of the causes of substance abuse. Children tend to learn how to deal with life from parents. Substance abuse seems natural and it may be difficult to see any other way of dealing with life stress. These children rarely learn things like self-control, proper coping strategies, or other ways of dealing with the hardships in life and may fall back on what they are familiar with seeing.